Alright folks, we're right where I left off last time. We were looking at that fantastic swather over there. If you missed that, go look at that. But this loops up this way. I think we'll go take a look at those guys. I don't see anything super cool right up in here. So we'll walk back down this way. We'll take a look at this old truck and this old car. And then we'll take a look over there at that structure. Yeah, it's a structure, I guess. A little shelter there. But yeah, I don't know if this will be the final video. We'll see how far we get, but yeah, if not the final one, it'll be second to last, so we will see. Yeah, look at this bad boy, old Chevy truck there. This thing is, oh, gosh, this one actually has enough of it left you could still restore it pretty easily. Well, I say easily, I don't necessarily mean easily, but you know what I mean. There's still life left in this bad boy. It's been sitting out here for so long, but gosh, that'd be cool. What do we got over here? This guy's missing some stuff here. Old Chevrolet. Not that I really care if you figure out what city I am necessarily, but I'm trying to keep it down low. So this guy right here, here we go. I love it because I recognize some of this stuff too. This guy I have seen in action. This is a manure spreader. I haven't seen it spread manure, but what my family would do is, and I bet you it still works, tires are even still inflated, which is awesome. Here's stuff behind me, make sure it's not bad. Wind just died down all of a sudden. That's perfect. If it'd stay that way, it'd be good for recording. But anyhow, so no, my family would take hay bales, cut the twine off, fill this up with a bunch of small hay bales, and then it would move them back to there, and it would kind of spread them out behind you in a nice swath. And the reason for that is, you know, you would be able to feed horses that way, so the horses would come and eat it out of the swath. So we do that every so often in pens where we didn't necessarily feed a lot, but it was kind of, you know, a time when there wasn't as much, you know, grass and stuff for them to forage for, so you'd use one of these bad boys. But yeah, it's all manual, nothing special about it. That lever actually up there turns it on and off, so you can turn well, it doesn't turn the back section off. These tines are always moving, but that belt in the center that moves stuff forward, you can turn it on and off with that thing up there. You just hook it up to a tractor. It's got a pin hitch up here. Very cool, very old school, very cool. I've seen that one work, which is fantastic. So, all right, I don't know what that is. We'll go take a look at that in a second. This is I always remember this is the tire barn as a kid. This is where all the tires would be at, but now it looks like there's definitely a lot less tires out here. I'll say that. It used to be just piled full of tires, most of which I'm going to say are junk. And that's strictly my expert opinion as a former tire changer. But what do we got in here? Got some industrial machines, it looks like. Gosh, and the birds get in here and they pooped all over everything in here. But yeah, it looks like a couple of lathes in there. All sorts of cool stuff that had been taken care of would be in a lot better shape. What is this guy right here? An old Chinook Mobile Lodge. Nifty. Old school. Pace Arrow here. And a little trailer here. Nice. Cool. Nothing super crazy and wild about that. Different junk here. I want to go see what that thing is over here. We'll go take a look at it, and then we'll work our way back over that way. All right. So a trailer here, that's pretty self-explanatory. But what is this guy right here? Is it anything exciting? Looks like, is it just it looks like just like yeah, this looks like it's a winch on a trailer. That's what it looks like to me, which is nifty, I suppose. So yeah, it looks like what it looks like to me, but I'm no expert. This bad boy right here. This guy still gets used. This is just a very simple metal iron together that my family built. That you just drag that around. It helps level out some of the whatchamacallit, the gravel. Drag that around, because everything out here is gravel roads. There's not really any paved areas. A little bit inside some of the barns or garages, but other than that, there's not really any paved areas. All right, let's take a look at this cool I was going to call it a bozer, but it's a bulldozer. I couldn't decide between a bulldozer and a dozer, so it's a bozer, I guess. But all right, what do we got here? This thing will be fantastic. No, I've never seen this move. This has been here as long as I can remember. Very cool. Actually, it looks kind of comfortable. It's got a cushioned seat up in there. But yeah, this thing would be fun to drive. This thing could do a lot of damage. Looks like it's been repainted, of course, but yeah, very cool. Get a good shot on that. That thing's a cool bulldozer right there. That's what I love out here is there's not really any new equipment, which I mean, I'd like to see new equipment, I'll be honest with you. If we had new tractors and stuff out here and around that all ran great, I would be driving them around, but don't have many of that. Mostly just have, well, we don't have any of that. Mostly just old stuff that don't run anymore, but it's all very cool. There's a lot of history out here because of that. Trying to make sure I'm looking off into the, what do we got over here? Making sure I'm looking off into the weeds to see if I see anything cool. But I bet you, I mean, if I had more people here with me paying attention, we'd probably find all sorts of cool stuff out here that we never knew existed. This looks like something's over here. Don't know what that's gonna be. Watching the ground for movement. I don't know what that is. No idea. This an old, well, we came over here, we found this. It's like an old something or other, maybe a planter. It's missing wheels, but yeah, it's pretty cool. All right. Keep working our way around. Hopefully these videos aren't just ridiculously boring for you guys. I'm enjoying doing them. I just enjoy being out here, in all honesty. But, all right, we missed anything over here? Doesn't look like it. A couple of old motorhomes that aren't in the best of shape, but aren't in the worst of shape either, so. Anything back here? Oh, there goes a bunny. Caught it a rat, but. All right. This looks like this an old, is this a bale pickup? This might be a bale pickup. Like to pick them up off the field, maybe? I don't know though. I'm no farm machine expert, that's for sure. But and then I love this. This is how stuff gets stored out here. Stuff in that boards nailed to the roof. Got them all lined up. Here's all your old fence posts. So if you're looking for a fence post, that's where you know to go. Oh man. All right. We'll walk around this way now. All right. Oh, there's a bunny right there in front of us. Now he's running away. Okay, let's see what we got around here. Should be some stuff in here. I don't know if this is all closed off though or not. I think you can get into it from the front. Let's see around here. Yeah, we're gonna look at all that stuff. That stuff's pretty sweet. Yeah, here we go. Old Chevy pickup. That has ran. I've seen that run. Never seen this move, but tractor with a backhoe on it here. Pretty sweet. Yeah, this thing's fantastic. Make sure there's nothing concerning before I go in. Weed whackers laying up against it. Make sure there's no birds above me that are going to poop on me. But this thing's pretty sweet here. Yeah, look at this thing. Gosh, this thing's nice. Of course, that helps that it's been in the cover for a while. Gosh, what a brand is it, I wonder? Very cool. This is a very cool tractor here. I love the backhoe on it. Love that. And this guy, here's the swather I've seen run. The Heston swather here. So yes, this is a nice swather here. I don't think it runs, I mean, I could guarantee it doesn't run now. But that scared me a little bit. Not gonna lie. But yeah. Got the controls up there. Swather header here. So yeah, you have the cutter on the bottom. So this is how the other one would have looked if it was in premium shape. And then you got the tracks here. So the cutters on the bottom, in addition to the big swath head there, are going to cut the grass. It's going to fall back onto these conveyor belts, and then it's going to get pushed to the center, and then it's going to leave a swath down in the middle there. So yeah, this is cool. It reminds me of, gosh, there's one on the Mod Hub. There's a swather on the Mod Hub. I can't remember. I think it's I can't remember the brand, but it ends with an F. But it's kind of old, and it kind of reminds me of that. But yeah, nifty stuff there. Yeah, the rest of that's going to be sealed off. So we're going to take a look at. We got 2 more tractors here on this run, and then we got 2 more in the barn we'll go take a look at. So I don't know how many tractors total we got out here, but quite a few. Most of them don't run, but anyhow. That's the cool one here. That's a big bucket on the front of that. I feel like that's too much weight for this guy. Could be wrong though. You can always throw a weight on the back of it, or some weight on the back of it somehow, but yeah, I'm sure the front loader, just based on the color, was added probably after the fact, but still nice, fantastic there, little guy there. Here's a cool flatbed truck here too. This guy's fantastic. C600 Ford. That is a cool truck there. I love it. That is fantastic. Oh, here's an old GMC truck here. Well, not, I say old GMC truck, not super old, but this recently has run, so I know that can run. Another just boat sitting out here. Fabulous. And here's this is a bigger tractor here. Nice, decent sized guy. Not as big as the ones in the barn. The barn have a couple of big ones in there that are bigger than anything we've seen so far, so that's why I really want to get in there. But, yeah, this is a nice tractor here. Fabulous. Trying to give you guys a good look at that. I love old tractors. I tell you what, I could just look at old tractors all day. Oh man. All right. I don't know if we have anything else out here. Another flatbed truck there, but I think what we want to see is in that barn. So I'm gonna finish this video for now. I'm gonna go get a key to that barn, and we're gonna go in there. So I do believe it is locked, but I will do that, and then I will bring you guys back in. All right, and to wrap up this video, we are in the barn. Now I can't get the lights to work. Go figure. My guess is the breaker's turned off somewhere, but I don't know where that's at. So we're just gonna look around at the tractors. I'm gonna leave the door open for some light. But yeah, so this is just kind of a barn where some tools are stored. And these guys, they probably don't run now, but they have ran. Oh, they have run. I mean, obviously at some point they ran, but more recently-ish, last 10 years, I mean, they've run at some point. But this one's cool here. This is one of my favorite ones. It's a Comfort King, but it's a case, old case with a nice. We'll climb up there on that one as well. Take a look up in there, but nice cab on this guy. Huge tractor. This guy's definitely taller than me. I'm about 5'11", so almost 6 feet tall, and I come up right to about that fender well there. So it's definitely a tall tractor. But yeah. Oh man. Let me see if I can't. I don't know how to turn flash on my. Okay, sorry about that. So I accidentally killed the recording trying to turn the flash on. It wouldn't let me do it for whatever reason. I tried to play around with it a bit, but. Could just be that I don't know what I'm doing, but yeah, so obviously there's a front loader up here on the front. It is hard to see, I understand, I apologize. I don't have any better way to light it up. Maybe next time out here I'll be able to light them up a little bit better, but this guy, I don't know what this guy is here. I don't know what brand this is. Huge cab up there, huge cab. But yeah, this one's more specific to being a front loader, obviously, but it also has a nice big old backhoe on the back here. It's just about impossible to see. I could open maybe the big garage door. No, I don't want to mess with that. They're not automatic, and they can be a little bit tricky, but let me see if I can't get off to the side over here. But you can kind of see it a little bit better. Big old backhoe in the back there. But yeah, so these are the last two tractors I have. The last couple of things I wanted to show you guys out here. But yeah, so that's going to be the end of my vlogging, at least to my knowledge. Unless I find something else nifty I need to record. So if you enjoyed this video, drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on your screen to join the Farmer Cop family. Turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I may post. This has been Farmer Cop, guys. Thank you for coming and watching.